So I just finished watching Train to Busan. That was nuts. That whole movie was crazy. I don't know why I didn't hear of it before. I don't even know what year it's from. I took notes though. Yeah. Number one, Fast Zombies. I always liked. I mean, I don't usually watch zombie stuff, but when I have, I prefer Fast Zombies. And the last one I saw with Fast Zombies was 28 Days Later with Cillian Murphy a long time ago. I think that was it Danny Boyle that did that. Anyway, they were not only were they fast zombies, they transmitted the zombie disease really fast. Um, it was like they got bit, zombied. I should have said spoilers. Anyway, they got zombied, and then they immediately bit other people. It was like the best zombie cootie disease in the world because it just went so fast. Then they're like in the train, and in no time, there was like a whole like stream of zombies coming up the aisle. That was awesome. And I'm screaming, pull the brake, which I guess was a bad idea. Um, it was just a total zombie apocalypse. I mean, and this is the thing: you don't have to know anything. You don't have to know all the business. There was a lab and something happened, like real life, and then zombies everywhere. Um, and it was like, are they gonna have to live on the train? What's gonna happen? And then the sisters, and then oh my god, let me see. There was some falling from the sky. I think they came out of a helicopter. And then the dad was terrible because he was a narcissist. And then the military was zombies. And then, oh my goodness. And then he fed the one the book. I mean, it was just, oh, my favorite thing. There was one zombie in the, well, I guess it was in the station. Like the jacket fell on him. So it was covered his face, so he couldn't get out of the jacket. He was just stuck in the jacket. What else? He couldn't beat that coat. Um, the other dad was awesome. He was just a boss, and he was taking things into his own hands, doing a great job. He somehow he reminded me of Sylvester Stallone a little bit. He looked like him. His whole team. Oh, the whole team became zombies, and then the kid didn't want to fight him. And then when they did the trick with the phone, I was worried about the phone. Um, the rail company guy was awful. He was losing his mind, but when they got to that car, he was kind of right. Like, they could have been infected. How would you know? And then, and the lady's pregnant, going through all this shit. And then they killed the girl's phone. I'm like, the phones aren't doing well in the zombie apocalypse. And then the poor dad, I felt so bad. He was so awesome. He was my favorite. The expectant dad. I didn't hear what the baby's name was supposed to be though. And then sisters. You know what? That's how old sisters are. I was like, geez, old sisters are the same all over. The executive was just a horrible man. Then those two ended up having to be like Romeo and Juliet. Then you get, on top of zombies, you get derailments. And the conductor was so stupid. And when there was that whole bunch of zombies all headed towards each other, like they're all closing in on them. Oh my god, that was so good. Like I said, I don't know what year this was. I was gonna ding it because the quality of the picture kind of looked like TV instead of cinematic, cinematography or whatever. But you know what? That's 10 out of 10. That's the best zombie movie I ever saw in my whole life. I didn't even hear of it. The only reason there was a couple guys, I watched their reactions on YouTube to stuff, and they were both going to react to Train to Busan. I'm like, I've never seen it. I don't know what made me think, well, let me check Tubi, because when I looked the title up, it said it was a horror movie, and Tubi is the free channel, has a lot of horror stuff. So I said, let me just check. And they have a lot of, Asian cinema too. So I was like, let me go over there and check. And it was there, and I was like, I'll watch it. You know what I mean? And I was like, wow, this was the best zombie movie ever. I'm like, I can't believe it. I don't know how I didn't see it. Or even hear about it. I feel like I heard the title. You know, but it was just, that's a 10 out of 10. Like I said, best zombie movie ever. Everybody was good in it. I don't know any of those actors. Um, you know, it was just awesome. Awesome. And look, I've only been talking for like 6 minutes. I actually got something completed in no time. But yeah, anybody who hasn't seen it, see it. That wasn't an ad for Tubi, but they got a lot of movies I like over there. They've got Suspiria, you know, a lot of Dario Argento. They've got a couple Fassbenders, but I think was it HBO Max or was it Tubi? They had a bunch of Fassbenders. Anyways, yeah. So Tubi, I guess they got a lot of good foreign movies. There was a movie I saw on there once, Belladonna of Sadness. It's animated. It's like from the 70s. It was like awesome too. So, you know, you pick up free stuff along the way. Somehow they just come to you. But this was amazing. Like I said, I haven't known what was going on for a while, I guess. But I'll have to check out what year that was later on, see if it was really recent or what, because I mean, I don't like a lot of zombie stuff. I don't like Walking Dead and stuff like that, but because that's just gross for no reason. But this was awesome. Their movements were awesome. Everything was cool. And like I said, it made sense. You didn't have to get a convoluted plot and explain anything. It's just, oh, and that's what it's, because the guys with the baseball bats, it made me think of Warriors. That Warriors come out to play, yay. Because it is kind of like that, because the Warriors, they're just running. They're just going the whole time, you know, on this odyssey to get to safety. I mean, in that case, it's Coney Island. But, you know, here, it was like that same kind of, we got to make it, we got to make it. Oh, it was really good. That was really good. All right. I'm going now.